Hey Shellmates, welcome to another edition of Inside the Shell by Snail Racing, where speed is optional and fitness is mandatory.
All right, Shellmates, welcome back to Inside the Shell with Coach Rachel, aka Try Cupcake, and today we are talking about mobility versus flexibility. And yes, this matters a lot more than most endurance athletes want to admit. Mostly because stretching feels productive, but it is not always solving the problem you think it is. First, what is this skill? Flexibility is how far you can move a joint or a muscle when something else is helping you, like gravity, a strap, or you yanking yourself into a stretch. It is passive range. Mobility is different. Mobility is usable range under control. It is the range you can actually access and stabilize while you are moving, breathing, and producing force. So the job here is not to become a human rubber band. The job is to be able to get into the positions your sport needs and hold them with control. Now, why is this needed? Because endurance sports are basically the art of repeating the same movements thousands of times. If you do not have control in the positions you are trying to use, your body will find a workaround. And workarounds cost energy. In swimming, limited thoracic mobility can turn breathing into a head lift and a wiggly body line. In cycling, limited hips or ankles can make your position feel cramped, reduce power, and cause you to shift around on the saddle like you are trying to solve a puzzle. In running, poor ankle or hip mobility often shows up as overstriding, collapsing knees, or a stride that gets stiff and heavy when fatigue hits. Mobility is also a durability tool. Controlled range helps you move better under fatigue, and fatigue is when form breaks down and injuries like to show up. If you can own your range, you can maintain technique longer and waste less effort fighting your own mechanics. When this is working, you will notice a few things. You can hold positions with control, not just sink into them. Your movement feels smoother through key areas like ankles, hips, and the upper back. And you hold form longer during hard sessions or late in long sessions when things usually get messy. When it is not working, there are some common red flags. One is being extremely flexible, but not stable, like you can fold in half, but cannot control a single leg squat without wobbling like a newborn giraffe. Another is stretching aggressively into pain, which is not mobility. That is just a poor life choice. And another is ignoring the stiff areas that limit technique, like ankles for running, hips for cycling position, and upper back for breathing and posture. So what are the coach cues? First, own the range you have. Control matters more than impressive stretches. Second, short daily mobility beats long occasional sessions. 8 minutes daily is better than 1 heroic hour once a month. Third, breathe while you move. If you are holding your breath, you are usually bracing or fighting the position instead of improving it. This week's practice is simple. Do 8 to 10 minutes daily. Focus on ankles, hips, and thoracic rotations, then add a little activation, glutes and core, nothing fancy. Just consistent. Rapid Snail takeaway. Flexibility is being able to get into a position. Mobility is being able to use that position when it counts. And in triathlon and OCR, it counts a lot. And remember, speed optional. Fitness mandatory.